Hello people, this is Alex Chu. Today is August 5th, 2009. So apparently Obama's stimulus plan did not work at all. After pumping close to $1 trillion into the economy, it doesn't seem to do any good. The unemployment kept rising, and then the market is slowing down. That it just doesn't seem to work. Well, I have a solution though. I know how to fix the economy. I know that we owe close to $11 trillion national debt, right? Meaning we owe people, whoever bought treasury bonds, we owe Chinese, we owe the Japanese, we owe the Russians, and many other foreigners lots of money. They bought American treasury bonds, so they bought U.S. debt, so we owe around like $11 trillion national debt. I have a solution. It's a quick fix. And I think the Chinese and Japanese would agree to the solution. It's very simple, okay? Let's invent a new dollar. It's a new dollar. We call it the patriot note, okay? Now, about this patriot note, this is not an ordinary dollar. What this dollar does, for example, if you have a patriot note, right, and the patriot note worth $100, okay? But it has a time limit, though. This patriot note, it worth $100 right now, but 2 years later, it will self-destruct. 2 years later, it worth nothing. How does that happen? How can it worth nothing 2 years later? Okay, it's very simple. On the note, you print. Right now, it worth $100, okay? But 2 months later, which is October 2009, this note would only worth $90. It decreased its value by 10% every 2 months. So October 2009, it worth $90. December 2009, it will worth $80. And then about 2 years later, this note would worth zero. It would not worth any money. So you know what this means? This means if you print this note and then you pump it into the economy, you circulate this note throughout the nation, it would not generate inflation. The reason is because people know that this note, at the end, it's going to self-destruct. 2 years later, it will simply disappear because it would worth zero. It has zero value, and people would just toss it into the garbage can. So my suggestion is, why don't we print like $11 trillion worth of these notes, okay? And give it to the Chinese, give it to the Japanese, give it to people, whoever bought the treasury bonds. Just give it to the creditors. Give it to them. Okay? And they will go out there because this note has a time limit. Oh my God, people would go, oh my God, 2 months later, right now I got this note. It worth $100, but 2 months later, it only worth $90. So I better hurry up and go out there and buy something. I better hurry up, go out there and spend it. And then people would just go out there and, and spend this note. They go to Walmart, they go whatever, they go to a shopping mall, they go on a shopping spree and use up this money. And what does that do? That stimulates the economy, right? That will stimulate the economy. So because it has a time limit, every 2 months this note would devaluate by 10%. And people are scared. When they got this note, they want to hurry up and spend this money like fire. They want to spend this money right now, And that would stimulate the economy so good. I swear to God, all we have to do is pay off the national debt using this note. If Chinese and Japanese, they disagree, they say, oh my God, this note is really a cheat. You guys are cheating because 2 years later, this note would worth nothing. Then we would say to the Chinese, hey, honestly speaking, this country, USA, is bankrupt. This is better than nothing, right? You want to wait like 5 years later or even 7 years later until USA really becomes bankrupt, then we have nothing to pay you back. Now you have an option. You take this, okay, and you walk away. And then you just spend it. You just hurry up and spend this note, okay? I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Do you really want to see one day that USA really become bankrupt and then we have absolutely nothing to pay you back with? So this note is the quick fix solution. If you think that it self-destruct within 2 years is too quick, then we can make it self-destruct within 4 years. Meaning, every 4 months, this note would devaluate by 10%. You got this note today, okay, it worth $100, and then 4 months later, it becomes $90. Okay, everything will be printed clearly on the note, how much it would worth at what time. Don't you think that's a good idea? Give me some feedback, thanks.